Hello everyone, you're about to hear a brief summary of the movie Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. Enjoy the viewing. One night, an armed group killed 20 guards and took something valuable from a secret facility. Nathan was tasked with finding out who did it and, importantly, what was stolen. This development is called Titan. Criminals have already started bidding for the secret technology. They are ready to offer $10 billion for it. Action must be taken quietly, without attracting unnecessary attention. Nathan suggested hiring the elite special agent Orson Fortune. The bold hefty was just vacationing in Morocco with his girlfriend. It's a pity that the girlfriend cheated on him, but now nothing will distract Orson from the job. The agent hoped that his old acquaintance, hacker John, would be on the team, but Mike lured him away. His place will be taken by Sarah. Previously, Sarah worked for their competitor Mike Hook, but he let her down. In his briefcase, there is a hard drive with data related to the stolen technology. The team needs to find out who the professor plans to hand over this hard drive to. However, someone is knocking out one agent after another, causing their plan to go straight to hell. Orson guessed that competitors are interfering with them. The government hired two teams and now they will oppose each other. Well, Orson doesn't mind beating up Mike Hook's people and frying their eggs with a taser. The professor was already being put in a taxi, but Orson and his dark-skinned colleague J. James knocked out the competitors and tossed the old man into a van. The poor professor is very worried because the criminals are threatening to kill his wife. Huck stopped the van in the middle of the highway. They started to break into the car. Fortunately, Sarah managed to copy the data from the disk in time. The professor had a heart attack and passed away. The mercenary took the disk, though without the key it cannot be hacked anyway. Nathan posed as a courier and delivered the briefcase to the buyer. The buyer turned out to be Ben Harris, the lawyer of Greg Simmons, a billionaire and arms dealer. Simmons is hosting a charity event in Cannes. That's exactly where the team will head, but in the sky, plans changed. The spies will first visit Los Angeles. The thing is, Simmons adores actor Danny Francesco. He can buy everything except Danny Francesco. That one refused 10 million to jump out of a cake and sing him happy birthday. They'll get Danny through blackmail. The movie star has a secret affair with his cousin. The producer betrayed the actor and handed him over to Orson. You'll do great. You're a star. Who let the bald guy onto my plane? Sărdecul nu Pasha. This is my jet. From now on, this bold charmer will be his manager. Danny has a great opportunity to serve his country and play his best role. Danny was freaking out until he learned that Orson has intimate videos with his cousin. Yes, I love my cousin. Yes, Danny, in every sense. Danny was scared because he'll have to hang out on a yacht among criminals. The agents played on his ego. Supposedly, Danny is one of the best actors, and Sarah will pretend to be his girlfriend. Simmons couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Danny Francesco on the yacht, who arranged such a wonderful surprise for him. The arms dealer was relaxing in the company of other billionaires, Trent and Arnold. True, CP's courses tonti. A citat truc, Simmons was confused by the bold tough guy. He doesn't look like a manager. Simmons handed the phone to his assistant Emily. Apparently, buyers of Titan wanted to contact him. Hook and his team also infiltrated the yacht. Sarah found Simmons' office and planted a bug there. Additionally, she needed to stay close to Emily for a while so Nathan could connect to the billionaire's laptop. Ben, Simmons' lawyer, entered the office. Sarah had to flirt with him. Meanwhile, Orson decided to bribe Hook's man to keep him out of the way, but the Asian man was too greedy, so it came to using fists. The fighter was tough and took a long time to go down. Finally, Nathan connected to the laptop and Sarah was able to return to the deck. Danny lied to Simmons, claiming he was going to play him in a new movie. Then the billionaire suggested the couple rest at his Turkish villa so the actor could observe him and get into character. Creepy mobsters from Eastern Europe joined the group and wanted to take a photo with the celebrity. Simmons took advantage of the moments and started making a move on Sarah. He had more money than Danny. It was Orson who barely managed to free Danny from the bandits. It was Alexander. With his thugs, he raided a secret facility. Buyers have already been found for his goods. Simon, however, acts only as an intermediary. Nathan still doesn't know what this technology is and who wants to get it. Therefore, Danny will have to go to the billionaire's villa with Sarah. His friends Trent and Arnold are, for some reason, buying up a huge amount of gold. It's left to understand what the mobster is planning to sell. Therefore, it is necessary to infiltrate Alexander's residence and connect to his computer. Gas was released into the ventilation, quickly putting the whole gang to sleep. Orson put on a respirator and entered Alexander's room. Meanwhile, the spy decided to rob the mansion owner and took all the jewelry. In the safe, Orson found a laptop and loaded the spy program through a flash drive. Finally, he pocketed the money that was in the same safe. Outside, he had to deal with 2 guards who were breathing fresh air, which is why they didn't fall asleep. In the morning, Simon called the Turkish diplomat. Kasim is supposed to help arrange the exchange, which will take place in Turkey. That's why Simon was planning to spend the weekend in that country. Danny Francesco arrived in Antalya with Sarah. The wealthy man boasted about his car collection. Danny saw the car he once acted in. There was a gun in the glove compartment. Even the props are here. Yes, but this is no longer a prop, Danny. Take it easy with it. Simons just went ahead and gifted a fancy car to his favorite actor. They went for a drive together. Sarah stayed at the mansion. She found Simon's computer, but the suspicious Emilia sent her back to the room. Then Sarah hacked the surveillance cameras and eventually accessed Simon's computer. Alas, she didn't find anything useful for the case. Apesta, but she did get some dirt on the billionaire. Orson was following Kasim. He left a newspaper, which was then handed over to Simmons's lawyer. Orson began to pursue Ben. Ben noticed the tail and ordered a guard to deal with the pursuer. Is it this way? No, it's that way, sir. Right, thank you. The bold man beat up the bodyguard and chased after the lawyer. Ben stole a scooter. Orson will try to catch him by running through narrow alleys to cut him off. Ben lost control and fell off the scooter. He took the elevator to the observation deck. There he started a conversation with a stranger and asked him to take a photo, then handed him his TV. Finally, Orson ran onto the platform. He looked down and saw Ben's body, who had fallen and died. Ben wanted to attack from behind, but Orson was too tough for him. Sarah retrieved a file from Simmons's computer, which turned out to be the key to unlocking the encrypted disk. It was discovered that Titan is a unique artificial intelligence. It can hack any system. If desired, it can launch any nuclear missile anywhere. Southeast se Saushaki. Lawyer Ben was supposed to meet Alexander's contact tomorrow and proceed to the exchange locations. Ben is dead, but the team is lucky that the bandits don't know what this Ben looks like, so Orson will pretend to be the lawyer. The spy got into the car with the criminals. At some point, he will have to call Simmons and find out the secret code, but they have different voices. The bold one will be covered by Sarah. She got a recording of the deceased's voice and can fake the conversation. The girl advised Danny to get ready to run from here. The car went off the road. The meeting will take place near some ruins. Orson will be covered by JJ with a sniper rifle. The bold spy was dropped off near a crowd of armed people. They showed him the contents of the case. Orson called Simonsen so the intermediary would give a 15-digit security code. The billionaire started dictating the numbers. Orson managed it. The transaction was completed and 10 billion landed in Alexander's account. At the same time, Simonson's security discovered their system had been hacked. Emilia raised the alarm. One of the bandits recognized Orson and pointed a gun at him. JJ opened fire and started taking down the criminals. At the same time, unknown assailants from a helicopter began showering them with rockets. Emilia immediately cancelled the transaction. Alexander was left without money. The paramilitary group is wiping out all the criminals. Mike Hook intervened again. The case with Titan was taken from Orson. Danny and Sarah took off in the gifted car. Simmons found out he had been deceived and ordered to stop them. Hook went out of control. He cold-bloodedly shot the Titan sellers and ordered Orson to be executed. Fortunately, JJ had his back and took down 3 mercenaries. Danny is trying to escape the chase. They are being shot at from 2 cars. The actor suddenly turned around, so that Sarah could take a few shots. After that, one of the pursuers' cars fell off a cliff. The bullets ran out, and it's unclear how to escape from the second car. Thankfully, Orson was hovering ahead in a helicopter. The bald guy destroyed the mercenaries by launching a rocket at them. It turned out that Hook no longer works with the government, and billionaire Simmons will help find him. Sarah managed to dig up a lot of compromising material on him. Simmons admitted that they played him pretty well, even involving a movie star in the operation. But then this Hook showed up, and everything was ruined. The buyers were those two from the Yachi, the Rent and the Arnola. They are planning to cause a global disruption in all banks. In such a case, only gold will have real value. They have bought it for $40 billion. Reaching those two won't be easy. They hired a small private army. But Orson has a plan. He will kill them all. Together with JJ, they take out one guard after another. At the same time, Danny and Simmons visited the perpetrators, because the arms dealer ended up without his share, and he intends to get payment for his services. To be taken seriously, Simmons ordered an attack on the nearest radio telescopes with Maverick missiles. Simmons also has the addresses of all the people who are important to them. The paper specifies the exact time when they will all be killed. But this will not happen if his bank account is credited with $1 billion within 5 minutes. After finishing with the threats, Simmons and the actor left the building. By that time, Orson had already taken down a bunch of mercenaries and was heading to the necessary floor. The billionaires panicked, but Hook believes it is all just a bluff. This led to a conflict between the parties. During this time, the hacker defector hacked the billionaires' accounts. He can take their money right now. They no longer needed Hook. A slaughter began. When Orson finally got there, he found a pile of corpses. Only Hook was left alive, who was about to finish off Baldy, but he attacked him first. Orson took the case with Titan and knocked out the competitor. The team completed the task and handed over the artificial intelligence to Nate. The valuables stolen from Alexander were invested by Orson in a movie where Danny finally played the famous arms dealer Simmons.